In a quiet little town nestled between rolling hills and thick woods, there was a stream called Willow Creek, known for its crystal-clear waters and tall, swaying willow trees. The town's children often played along its banks, skipping stones and building tiny forts out of twigs. But none of them knew that hidden beneath its gentle waters was a treasure waiting to be discovered. Among the children who loved exploring the creek were two best friends, Lily and Ben. Lily was a curious girl with a wild imagination, always dreaming up stories about pirates, fairies, and secret treasures. Ben, on the other hand, was practical and cautious, but he loved going along with Lily's adventures because she made everything more exciting. One summer afternoon, while the two were searching for smooth stones to add to their growing collection, Lily's foot slipped on something hard beneath the water. She leaned down and brushed away the sand, revealing the edge of an old wooden box, worn from years under the creek's current. "Ben! Look at this!" Lily exclaimed, her eyes wide with excitement. Carefully, the two friends worked together to pull the box from the water. It was small but heavy, the wood dark and damp. On the top, there was a rusted lock, barely holding on after so many years. "This has to be a treasure chest," Lily said, her voice filled with wonder. Ben, ever cautious, tilted his head. "We don't know for sure. It could just be an old box someone threw away." But Lily was already pulling at the lock. With one good tug, the brittle metal gave way, and the lid creaked open. Inside, they found something more precious than they could have imagined, a collection of old letters, tied together with a faded ribbon, alongside a small, delicate locket. Lily picked up the locket, her fingers tracing the intricate design. Inside was a tiny portrait of a woman with kind eyes and a soft smile. Ben carefully unfolded one of the letters. The paper was yellowed with age, but the handwriting was still clear. The letters told a beautiful story of a young woman named Eleanor who had once lived in Willow Creek many years ago. She had fallen in love with a kind man named Thomas, but their families had kept them apart. They exchanged secret letters, promising to run away together one day and start a new life. But before they could, Thomas had been called away, leaving Eleanor heartbroken. In her sadness, she buried their letters in the locket by the creek, hoping one day someone would find them and remember their love. Lily and Ben were silent for a moment, touched by the story they had uncovered. "We have to return this to the town's museum," Ben said softly. Lily nodded. "But we'll always know that we found the treasure of Willow Creek, the treasure of a love that never faded." The next day, they brought the box to the town's historian, who was amazed by their discovery. The letters and the locket were displayed in the museum for all to see, and from that day on, the story of Eleanor and Thomas became a beloved legend in the town. As for Lily and Ben, they continued to explore Willow Creek, always keeping an eye out for the next great adventure. But no matter what they found, they knew that some treasures were more than gold and jewels. They were the stories that touched your heart.